Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. I am back with a super quick project tonight. I have been sitting here watching TV, just kind of playing around in my craft room, and I came up with making this little tiny folder, and it opens up kind of like this. And it opens like this, and look, it's like an accordion type folder, and they're like library style pockets. And I put 4 inside here. You can do as many as you want. You'll just have to make your hinges longer. But yeah, see, you can fit cut aparts. You can fit whatever you want in here. Or pictures would be a great thing as well. Anyway, let me just show you how to make this super quick little accordion folder. Okay, so I've already got a lot of stuff ready. So I've already gone ahead and made 3 of the pockets, and I'm going to make 1 on camera. So this paper for the pocket, it actually is 6.5 inches wide by 10.5 inches long. And as you see here, I've already scored it at 3 1/4 inches on each side. So 3/4 of an inch on each side, and I scored it from the bottom at 4 inches, and that's where we're going to have our fold. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is from each little score line, just cut yourself like a little notch right out of the corner there. And then on below the 4-inch score line, you're going to cut up, and then you're going to cut off this whole side over here. Just cut as straight as you can. I'm using my little scissors tonight, so. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. Got sticky hands tonight, y'all. Now I'm going to cut down on this, put this score line on the other side, down to that 4-inch score line. When you get to that 4-inch score line, cut up at an angle. Need to cut a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so it ended up looking like this. So before you go any further, if you want to cut out the notch like I did on these, all you're going to do is kind of center it into the center there and cut yourself out a notch. You're going to take this and you're going to fold on your creases right there, and you're going to fold up to that 4-inch score line right up like this, and this is how we're going to make our folder. Easy as that, y'all. So let me grab my score tape. You can use any adhesive that you want. On the first one I did, I just used my art glitter glue. I just am using what is here and right in front of me, what's convenient right now. Okay, so put your tape on there. Get this peeled off. How easy is that, y'all? You've made the first folder. And there you go. See? You'll be able to put plenty of stuff in here. So I've gone ahead, as I said, and I've made 3 other pocket folders off camera. And so now I'm just going to decide which order I want in. That's going to be the biggest decision. Now we're going to quickly make the cover. I've gone ahead and cut 2 pieces of paper. This one is 5 inches wide by 5 inches. So 5 by 5, and this one is 12 by 5. It just wasn't going to be enough. So enough to make the flap coming over. That's why I decided I needed to have an extra little piece on the end. So now I just peeled off the score tape that I had already put on my paper, just so I can make it a little bit longer. And how easy is that, y'all? Now you're going to decide which way you want to score your paper, because you want to be able to fit these pockets inside, making it come up like this and making it go down like that. Okay, so what we're going to do, let me flip my directions over. Okay, so grab my scoreboard. I'm gonna put my paper down here on my scoreboard, and I'm going to score at 4 1/4, and I'm gonna score at 4 1/2. So it kind of just gave me like 1/4 of an inch. And I'll just go ahead and just fold. Like this. And then this top's gonna go over here like this so we can fit our little folders inside. So I've already scored here. I'm gonna flip it around to make it easy on myself. And on this side, I'm gonna score at 4 3/4. So I got 4 3/4 right here. And then I'm gonna score at 5 1/4. Actually, I'm gonna score at 5 because I did 1/4 of an inch. I kind of want them to be the same. So I'm going to go ahead and get these folded. And it's kind of where the paper wasn't joined together, so you got to be real careful there. You can take some cut apart, some decorative paper if you want to cover that up, but for the sake of the video, I'm not going to worry about that. I just want to be able to show you the basics. So on my corners, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to round my corners. And don't worry about all the dimensions. If you want to make this, I'll have them in the description box below. Okay, so this is where it's looking like, just like this. Now we'll be able to put our pocket folders inside. Now granted, if you want to make this a little shorter, go ahead, just alter the directions as any way that are the shortest way that you wanted to do it. But I just decided I wanted it to be a little taller so that way I can put things down in my pockets. Okay, so as far as the hinges, I've gone ahead and I've cut my paper at 3.5 by 4.5, okay? And I have scored at 1/2 inch on each side and then 1/4 inch in between each one. And I've gone ahead and put score tape on here just to kind of save time. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and on the second score line right in there, I'm gonna fold it in half. And if you watched my other video how I did the hinge system that I learned from my sister Scrapper, this is kind of the same thing, but I just kind of altered my dimensions just to kind of fit what I wanted it to do. So I've got my first one. Now I'm gonna peel off my next one, and you're gonna leave that 1/4 of an inch in between each one. So now I'm gonna fold it toward the tape that I've peeled off. And then you fold it back. Right there. So now I've got 2 of my hinges ready to roll. And then on the third one, I'm going to go ahead and peel my tape off. And now I'm going to take it and I'm going to make sure you skip 1/4 of an inch. So these 2 right here are going to be going together. Because you want to have that 1/4 of an inch in between each one. Just like this. And we got one more. Okay, so now that I've got this, I'm going to take this. And actually, I've made a mistake on this, and I should have added one more score line right here. And actually, I'm going to see if I can do that, or I actually am not going to worry about that. Add one more score line, and I'm just going to take it and kind of fold it back. Just for the sake of the video, I'm not going to worry about it, because you want to make sure you have that extra one hanging off on the end. So, here you go. It still works just fine. Okay, so now you've got it looking like this. Not too bad, right, y'all? Okay, and actually it's not too bad over on this side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some score tape and I'm going to put it over on the back. Let me trim it. I like to kind of start off with a nice flat edge on my hinges. And you want to make sure that you're going to get plenty of tape on here. hair on that one. So I need to make it straight again. When I was playing around with this, I thought, okay, that's really cute. I could use some of these to put things in. Yeah, you can put cards in here if you want to put the cards that you make. That would be great too. You can put little tabs on it. Okay, so I've got my tape. And I'm going to go ahead and get it peeled off. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it down into the groove. And I think that I'll use this one as the bottom. And where you have your little score line, just kind of eyeball it, put it in the center. Because it's going to be kind of curling up in there anyway. And make sure you center this. I almost didn't center this. Okay, so now see how it's going to kind of curl up inside there? That's kind of what you want. And that way then you'll be able to attach your folders up in there, and they'll be able to be accordion style. Now the next thing that you're going to need to do is take some score tape, and I'm using this little tiny score tape. You want to put a tiny little roll of tape on the front and back of each one of these at the bottom. Yeah, this would be great for cut-aparts. It would be great for little cards. You can hold any of your greeting cards or like your little note cards, anything like that. That's what this would be great for. Make this any way you like. You know, make it your own. But yeah, I thought when I was playing around with it and just made it up, I thought, well, that's pretty cute. I like that. And I could make another one, and I could show you guys how I did it. Plus, I could also use it for some of my cards or my cut-up parts. It would hold it pretty well. Might be able to make one of these and give it to my mom to hold her cards in so she doesn't lose her little note cards. It'd be perfect. So anyway, okay, so I've put tape on the bottom of each one of my folders, and I'm just going to decide which order I want to put my folders in. I think that I will probably just kind of do it like this. So let's put this one on the back. Take the tape off the front and back. And where your back hinges, just kind of center your little card, center the pocket, and then there and kind of press it down. And there we got our first one installed. Then you're going to take the next one. You're going to put it in between the next hinge, kind of center it up. Press down. And I think I'll put this one next. And I'm going to put it in the center of the next one. And now you're going to take your last folder. You can make these solid like I did the other one. Or you could just make it print like this where you have it a little bit more decorative. Okay, make it flush down in there and press down, and voila, you got your folders in there. Now kind of adjust this a little bit, because you want to make sure that your folders, you kind of want to make sure your folders kind of go down in that little groove, kind of like how this one did. And you're going to kind of play with it. Kind of make sure you got that gusset down there on the bottom. And then, now that you've got your folders, look at that, y'all. And then we're just going to add something cute here on the front. And we're going to add a Velcro enclosure. Okay. on. Okay, I'm going to put it underneath the top, and I'll just kind of fold it over to see where I want it. Just like that, y'all. And there you go. When you open it up, now you have a pocket folder to put your cards in. You can decorate the front. Let's see if I got a little cutout here. Really fast. Let's see what we got here in this collection. Oh, look, I like the Enjoy Every Moment, or Let It Snow would be my real favorite. I think that I'm going to go with Enjoy Every Moment, because I really like that one. Let me see what's on here. I kind of like the Hot Cocoa and Fuzzy Socks. I'm going to go with that. So, I have to grab myself the Hot Cocoa and Fuzzy Socks. And I'm going to be putting it here on the front just for decoration. You could leave it if you want. You can label this what it is. Whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Now I'm just going to grab a scrap piece of paper over here. And I think I will put it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and add my glue just to adhere this on. Oh, it says you wore more than once. Says I like the fuzzy. Okay. And then I'm gonna just layer it up any way you want. No big deal. If you want to do this with chipboard, that would make this more sturdy, but for the sake of the video tonight, I just didn't have time to do the chipboard. But I probably would do the chipboard as well. It made, if you wanted to use it like to put photos in or anything like that, it would be good. Now all I'm gonna do is just put something on the front. You can put some ribbon on it. You can do whatever you want. It takes me longer to figure out how I want to do this than to show you guys, y'all. Once I got the dimensions down and figured out how I like this, then okay, so easy as that. You can make it a lot cuter than what I've just done. There you go. You'll be able to put stuff inside your pockets, and yeah, they'll be all nice, safe, and secure in there. And well, see, I got a cut apart here. And you could use these for your cut-aparts, or you could use these for your cards. I think I still got a Valentine card here. Let's see how this one would work. Cards would fit just fine. This would actually be perfect for cards. It would be perfect if you wanted to give someone cards, make them something like this, to put the cards in and give it to them as a gift. Perfect little gift, y'all. Anyway, hope that you have enjoyed this, and I hope that you might give it a try. Anyway, yeah, I think it's super cute, y'all. It's super cute and kind of something different. Yeah, I really like this a lot. But anyway, yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you'll give it a try, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. But yeah, now I've got 2 books that I can use for cards or cut-aparts. And yeah, I think that that'll work out well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, y'all. I'm gonna quit rambling on. Y'all have a great night. Bye.